my channel. It has been a hot minute. So this video is going to be like a kind of get ready with me. I am going to see the Vamps in Birmingham. It is currently snowing outside, so I'm hoping that we're actually going to be able to get there. However, I'm going to show you some of the like new products that I've been using and kind of just have a catch up. So come with me while I get ready. So I'm going to put my headband on so I can do my skincare. So the first thing that I'm going to use is the Garnier micellar water. You'll have seen it like a million times. I do think that that is the best micellar water on the market. And they usually have it on offer at like Boots. Or Asda actually. I think I got that big bottle for £5. I'm just going to cleanse my face with this. The next thing I'm going to use is the Lacura. Is that how you pronounce it? Lacura toner. And I'm just going to pop a little bit on my hands. This has got hyaluronic acid in. I think it's a dupe for something. I can't remember which one. But my skin has been really parched recently. So it's going to kind of help with that. Under my makeup. It'll stop my makeup being as patchy, and it's really nice. I don't know what it's a dupe for, but it was on, I think it's like £2.99, so they've still got it. It's definitely worth it. Then the next thing I'm going to use is the Vitalift eye serum. It's got caffeine in it, hyaluronic acid again, and it comes in this like little, just using the monitor to, in fact, I'll use the massive mirror that's in front of me. You guys can't see it, but I'm at my dressing table. Hence the bit of a different background than usual. I usually have a plain background when I'm doing videos. You can probably, in fact you can. That is my life-size cardboard cut out of Eddie Munson. Feel free to judge me all you want. Okay, this stuff's really nice actually. I got it because everyone was going on about it on TikTok, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to give it a try. And I actually really like it. So the next thing is a moisturiser. This is actually a Drunk Elephant product, and it's the peptide cream. Now, it's very, very, very similar in every single way to the Inky List one, which is my favourite moisturiser, the Inky List peptide one. But I actually got this in my advent calendar this year, and as soon as I used it, I was like, do you know what? That is exactly the same. Maybe not. I don't want to say it's exactly the same because obviously people will come for me. But the texture and everything is very similar. But as you can see, it's a very. In fact, I don't think it is the same. I'm like contradicting myself now. But the reason I'm saying that is, but I feel like this is a little bit thicker. But it's still a really nice cream, and it's not actually that badly priced. Now I'm going to move on to my makeup. So the first thing that I'm going to use is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Now I'm using this because I want my makeup to stay like as long as possible, because it's quite a long drive to Birmingham, and obviously when you're in a concert you're going to be sweating and stuff, and I want it to stay. However, just FYI, I have tried the e.l.f. dupe for this, and as you can see, I have used it a lot. It's like less than half the price. It's a very, very, very close dupe, and I mean a very close dupe. I just find that this is a little bit more tacky than the Milk one. But do you know what? If you are even if you're not on a budget, get this one if you want to kind of get like a gel primer. But today we're going to stick with the Milk one. So I'm going to pop a few pumps on my hand, and I always use my hands to pop my primer in. Don't know whether people advise against that, but I always use it because I feel like I can spread it round properly on my face. So yeah guys, I'm wanting to do more videos. I'm going to be starting my glossy box and openings again, which I'm super excited about. I just want to do more videos in general. I've really missed not putting content out for you guys because I enjoy doing it myself, and hopefully you guys do too. So that's the primer. So this primer, it does leave you with like a tacky residue, but it doesn't feel sticky. And that is the only thing that I would say about the dupe, is that the e.l.f. one is a little bit more sticky rather than tacky, if that makes sense. I don't know whether that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. So the next thing I'm going to use is, again, it's another dupe for this. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This, I've had it quite a while actually, this one. This is my second bottle. And there's still quite a bit in it. However, Primark have brought their own flawless one out. I can't see the writing on it. Bear with. Theirs is called Honey, not Honey, that's the shade name that I have. This one is called Flawless Glow. It's from Primark, it's £5. I bought two. Originally I bought one, but it's that good of a dupe that I ended up getting a spare. So this is my spare. And as I said, I use the shade Honey. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop this all over my skin. Again, I'll use this screen here. And when I tell you that it's, oh, I've just got it on my hand. When I tell you that it's like near enough exact dupe, the only thing is there's not as many shade ranges in the Primark one. But because they're so iridescent on your skin, I would imagine that you'd be able to kind of make it work. Whereas I know that the Charlotte Tilbury one has quite a lot. I got the shade 4 medium in the Charlotte Tilbury one, just for reference if anyone wants that one. And then in this one, I got the shade Honey. And side by side, they are very similar. This one is just a little bit, I don't know if you can see, that one's a little bit more golden, whereas this one's a little bit, looks more like a foundation, but it's not. It's, as you can see, it's very shiny. It's not an exact dupe, it isn't, but it's very, very, very close. It's the closest thing I've found so far, and it saves me quite a lot of money, so. So my two favourite foundations at the moment are both high-end foundations, which I know can be a little bit irritating if you are on a budget. It's the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I have that in the shade Warm Nude, or the Huda Beauty foundation. Now this is, it's full coverage bliss. If you want a full coverage foundation, it is like amazing. And I have the shade Macaroon in this one, which please don't sell it out because it's already hard enough to get hold of. But it's amazing. I absolutely love it. I think I'm actually going to go for the Too Faced though today. Just for something a little bit different. However, I am going to show you this quickly. I have been using the Essence Stay All Day 16 Hour foundation. Now this foundation is cheap as chips. It's full coverage and it's not as long wearing as the other ones, but do you know what, for a cheap foundation, everyday foundation, it's brilliant. And I have been using this like as my everyday foundation for quite a while, and I really like it. Plus it's vegan as well, so if you are looking for like vegan products, it's vegan and it's really cheap, which is always nice. I got mine from Wilco's, I do believe. I'm just going to take the Real Techniques brush. This is, I think it's number 200 brush. I think that's what it says on it. There we go. And I'm just going to blend this in using this brush. As I said, I'm going to use the mirror in front of me to kind of blend it in. But how has everyone been? I feel like over the last, I don't really like to talk about my personal life as such on my channel, but I've gone through quite a transformative couple of months. And I'm kind of coming out the other end of it now. And I'm really excited for what next year is going to bring. I've got so much planned and I kind of needed a break from kind of everything really, to kind of deal with some personal things in my life. But we are coming out of the other end of it and we are stronger than ever, which is amazing. And like I said, I'm just super excited to see what next year is going to bring. So I've just got this really good feeling. I'm I'm going to be vlogging more as well, so I've got so many concerts and trips planned next year. Some of my best friends, in fact, if you saw my London vlog, when I went to London? When I went to London, the girls that I went to London with, who are my two best friends, Hayley and Chloe, we had booked to go to Disney, and I can't wait. Like, I can't wait to make some new memories at Disney. And we actually used to be cast members. We used to be Disney cast members. And that's how we met. So I feel like going to kind of the source of Disney is like a real turnaround for us. Unfortunately, none of us work for the company anymore. As due to COVID, our store got shut down. So we no longer work there. But it does mean that I can now talk about Disney a little bit more on my channel, because I was always really cautious of, like, you know, conflict of interest and not, you know, putting much Disney out on my channel. But now I can talk about Disney all I want, which is really nice. So I can't wait to do some Disney ones, like videos with you guys. I'm now just going to fill my eyebrows in with the MUA Brow Define. Again, I think I showed this in another video. I can't find the colour of it, but this is what the end looks like. It's not the darkest brown they do. I think it's the second to darkest. I'm just going to quickly fill my eyebrows in. So yeah, I'm going to Disney with those guys, and that's in March, and that's super exciting. I've also got quite a lot of like concerts or festivals next year. I'm going to see Harry Styles. I'm so happy. So I fought Ticketmaster. As anyone that's a Harry Styles fan will appreciate, the war that you have to go against to get tickets. But I managed to get me and my friend Chloe some tickets. So I am absolutely loving life when it comes to that, because his new album, I don't know if you guys have listened to it, but his new album's absolutely amazing, and there's like a lot of songs on there that really touched home with me, and it just kind of helped me through a difficult time. So the fact that I'm going to see him is very exciting. I'm going to actually vlog that trip as well, and you can see how crazy I'm going to be when we go. Now just going to use this concealer under my eyes. It's the Revolution Conceal and Define. I've used it for years, and I ran out a while ago, and then I discovered that I'd got one already that I'd stocked up on. Because this shade was really hard to get hold of. It is C3.5. I don't think it would be these days, because I feel like people have kind of moved on from this concealer, but it's really good. It's really lightweight, but it's still full coverage, which is what I like in a concealer. Just like popping a little bit on, and then I am just going to quickly set that. And I wouldn't usually set it, but because I'm going out for quite a while, I am actually going to set it. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I've recently started using this a lot more. I bought it a while ago and didn't use it. But of late, I've been using it a lot more. I'm also going to go and see the Arctic Monkeys. Before I start on that conversation, this is the Eye Bright by Revolution. This is what I'm going to use to not conceal. It is a concealer for under your eyes, but I'm going to use it to contour. And this is, again, this is a dupe for a Charlotte Tilbury product. Now, this colour is a lot warmer than the Charlotte Tilbury ones. However, I find that this one blends in just as well, and I actually quite like that it's a little bit warmer, because I don't use any bronzer when I've used this, so it's quite nice to use as a as like a contoury bronzy shade. But yeah, I'm going to see Arctic Monkeys. So I am from Sheffield, if you don't already know. And originally I was from the place where the Arctic Monkeys like were originally from, like the little small place. And like, so growing up, we listened to that, like, it was a big thing in my area, listening to the Arctic Monkeys. And they are coming to Hillsborough, which is, like, super exciting. So we are going to see them, and I can't wait to scream some Arctic Monkeys lyrics in Hillsborough Park. For blush, I'm just going to use the Rare Beauty. It's like a little mini one. I got a few of their products as minis to try to see how I got on. And do you know what? I absolutely love the formula of all of them. The mascara was really good. I would buy that. The lipstick, like it was like a matte lip, whatever, suede thing. That was really nice. So comfortable on my lips, and the colour was nice. And this one is called Joy. And this is the liquid blush. And I'm just going to pop. I'm not a big blush fan, so I'm just going to pop a tiny bit on, and believe me, that's all you need. Let me get a brush and just work this in. And yeah, I've got loads of other exciting things happening. It's, do you know what? You know when you put yourself on the spot to think of all the things that you've got planned and then you can never remember? It's what I feel like's happened. But I feel like I've got a new lease of life, which is quite nice. So I'm just going to do my eyes now. So this is the cream eyeshadow by, is it Mina? It's the, I'll show you. Is it going to focus? Do I need to put my hand behind it? Proper YouTuber. And this is in the shade 313. And it's a long-lasting eyeshadow, and it looks like this in the pot, and it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous colour. There we go, focused on it finally. So I'm going to use my finger. It's actually showing a bit more orange on the monitor than in real life, but I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm just going to pop it all over my lid. And it's, do you know what, it's not, it's such a weird formula, because you think that it's going to be really sticky from the off, and it's not. It's like a really dry formula, but it's a gorgeous colour. Just for a bit of a pop of colour. I don't want to go too crazy with my makeup today. I just want something quite casual. But I'd love to hear you guys, like from you guys, what kind of videos you like to see from me, or what you would like to see in future. As I said, I'm going to be doing my glossy box openings again, which is super exciting, because it's been too long. Obviously, we love a makeup video, but I do feel like my hauls and like my videos that are a little bit more informative, like my favourite Lush products and stuff, always do better with you guys. So just let me know what you would prefer. So with this colour, I'm actually going to take a brush. Just want a little brush like this. This is an old school brush. This is the Naked 2 Urban Decay brush. I do need to wash my brushes. You don't have to tell me. I actually want to try the I can't remember what brand it is. It's a makeup, like an eye brush cleaner. And I really want to try it. And if you guys, it's on TikTok Shop at the moment. It's like advertised everywhere. So if you guys have tried it, let me know, because I would love to try it. But I just kind of don't want to waste my money. But I hate, you know, like when you have to take them to the sink and you wash them, like you wash each one individually and it takes forever, and then you've got to lay them flat to dry, and a bit of a ball ache in it, let's be honest. Mascara. So the next thing is mascara. So this is the Triple Threat mascara from Iconic London. I don't think this is going to focus because it's very sharp. Oh, it has. I love the packaging of it, actually. I got this, again, in my advent calendar. Now, I am so dubious of mascaras, but I've been using this for the last week, and it is brilliant. So the doofah looks like this, or the spoolie, should I say, it looks like this. It's very similar to the Sky High by Maybelline. Now, the formula of this is really nice. It's not clumpy, it's not too thick, it separates my lashes, and it makes them look hella long. And I really like it. In fact, I tell you what I feel like it's more similar to. I feel like it's a bit more similar to Roller Lash by Benefit. I think it's about £20. That is the only downside, I would say. So if you are still looking for like a budget mascara, I would still stick with Maybelline, but I really like this. As I said, I'm really funny with mascaras, and it's weird because the last two mascaras that I've used, that I've tried, that haven't been Maybelline, have been the Rare Beauty one, which I was really shocked at how good it was. And then this one, and it's really good. So I'm just gonna, let me just finish separating these lashes and I will show you. Just comparison, look at the difference. I'm very lucky because I've got long eyelashes anyway, but it is such a nice mascara. So I'll just finish up popping this on. So that is my top lashes done. Again, I would highly recommend this mascara if you know, want to splash out and have something a bit different. I'm actually going to do my bottom lashes. So if you have been on this channel for a while or know me at all, I very rarely do my bottom eyelashes. However, I think we can all safely say that we've all been a little bit obsessed with the Wednesday Addams TV series on Netflix. And when I was looking at her makeup, I was like doing a little bit of a, not a copy, but like kind of taking some inspiration from it. And I was like, do you know what? I'm going to do a look and I'm going to try it. And I actually quite liked it when I've got a bit of like colour on my bottom waterline. That's the word that I was looking for. However, I'm not going to use the Iconic one because I've not tried and tested that on my bottom lashes. I am going to use the Sky High one because, you know, the formula for this, right? I don't know why I'm talking like this, but the formula is almost, it's almost like a plastic coating on your eyelashes, which sounds bad, but I don't mean it as an insult. Which means that it doesn't flake and it doesn't smudge. And when your bottom eyelashes are quite long, that tends to happen when you put mascara on the bottom lashes. Whereas with this one, it doesn't. So, I mean, I adore this mascara anyway. This and the Sensation Lash, for me. Maybelline just know mascaras. They just know their formula and they know how to do it. I don't think I've ever had a bad mascara from Maybelline. And I mean, the first mascara that I ever had was Maybelline. It was the Great Lash, which I'm sure we're all very familiar with because it was probably your first mascara too. If you are my age. If you're a little bit older, probably not. Younger, sorry. Then probably not. But when I was in school, the Great Lash with the green lid and the pink thing was the one. But Maybelline seemed to know mascaras, so, but yeah, this one is really good for bottom lashes. Then for highlighter, I'm going to use the Surf X Revolution good old trusty cookies and cream highlighter. This is what it looks like on the inside. So this is my second one because I've hit pan on the first, and then I also had a highlight palette with everything in. I really like Surf's collection. I love Surf as a YouTuber. If she ever sees this, hello. I love her as a YouTuber. I followed her for years, and her formulas with Revolution, she she's good at highlighters. She's good at highlighters. So I'm going to go back to this. Now, I actually picked this up. I don't think Revolution sell this anymore, or I'm not sure, but I actually got this at an outlet centre for half price. Hence why I picked it up, because I thought, do you know what? I am going to want to use it. I'm going to go in for this colour here, which I'm assuming is Cookies, seeing as it's the first one. And I've just got a big old brush, and I'm just going to pop that here. I'm feeling like I want quite a bit of highlighter today, so I'm going to do the forehead. And it looks darker in the pan than what it is in real life. It doesn't have that, you know, sometimes when you use a highlighter and it has that horrible like cast on your face where you can kind of see where the highlighter is a darker shade. These don't have that. I don't tend to use that one as much. It is still a gorgeous colour though. I will swatch it for you. I don't know whether it'll pick it up on camera. It's just a really nice creamy shade. That's quite nice on the lids, but the other colour is like a really nice highlighter. I feel like I'm loving the Revolution stuff today. I'm going to use the setting spray. So, this setting spray, when I tell you this is the best setting spray I have ever used. Now, if you know me, I am an all-nighter by Urban Decay girl. Always have been, always thought I would be, because that is all I used to use. But this is incredible. It makes your makeup stay. It just doesn't move. It's a spray like that. And I actually bought this as a fluke. It was on the way to the counter at Superdrug, and I'm talking like months ago. And I was like, oh, do you know what? I've run out of Urban Decay all-nighter. Could do with a new setting spray. And I was like, And I saw this and I was like, do you know what? It's there. I'm just going to grab it because I need one. And do you know what? I'm so glad I did. It's almost... This is going to sound like a bad thing, but I personally think it's a good thing. It's almost like a hairspray for your face. But it don't feel as sticky, is what I will say. I would highly recommend it. I don't know how much it is. I think at the time it was on offer for £5, but I do think it's a little bit more expensive than that now. But I would 100% recommend. So I'm going to do my lips now. So the lip line I'm going to use is actually a super cheap one, and it's from Primark. If it will load, there we go. And it's in the colour Spice. Feel like they're going somewhere with that. And I'm just going to line my lips. So this is like a reddy brown colour. It's actually really nice. Probably shouldn't be talking while I'm doing my lip liner, but it's a super creamy formula. And it wears really well. Like I find that I don't have to worry about it like disappearing on me. I like to take my finger and just blend in them lines a little bit, because I don't need, sometimes when I'm going out I like a really harsh line, but because it's just a concert today we're not going for like a harsh line. Then the colour that I'm going to use on my lips is a MAC colour. I don't know why I've done it like that. Everyone knows what MAC components look like. It is this colour. I don't feel like this is doing it much justice. I don't know whether it's going to focus. Doesn't look like it is. It's called Really Me. Really Me? Yeah. And again, this was like a really odd find. It's a purpley nude. But it's beautiful. And I saw this. There was a girl at the MAC counter that had the twirl lip liner on and this. And I walked up to her as bold as anything. I was like, what have you got on your lips, because whatever combo that is, I need it. Well, I actually already have the twirl lip liner, but it doesn't look as nice on me as the combo that she did. So I like to just use like a warmish brown colour with it, but I love it. Yeah, Really Me by MAC. It's a lovely colour. And that is my makeup done for today. So I'm now going to actually get ready, because I can't really go in my joggers and my oversized Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirt, can I, to go and see the Vamps. But thank you for joining me. I know this was like a little bit of a chatty and probably a little bit more slow paced than what I usually do, but I just thought I'd have a little catch up with you and kind of give you the lowdown of what's been happening. And there is much more exciting things to come in the new year. So thank you so much for all your support. I'm looking forward to sharing more content with you. Again, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you do like what you see. And what was the last thing that I was going to say? Comment below. Comment below if you have any ideas that you want me to do or any suggestions. So I always appreciate your feedback. I hope you have a wonderful day, guys, and I will see you real soon. Okay, love ya. Bye.